Basketball season well underway, Carson. Yeah. All right, well, we don't want to talk basketball with Carson right now. We got to talk weather. We have storm tracker meteorologist, of course, joining us.
Yeah, is that warm-up underway right now as well, or is it going to be a little while?
It's going to be another hour or two, but once it starts, it's going to keep on going through the rest of the afternoon. Still chilly as you head out the door. 30 degrees is the popular number still. Huntsville, Decatur, Muscle Shoals all at 30, 32 in Guntersville. We're still keeping a close eye on any patchy fog that develops until we get above freezing, because that means that fog could act as freezing fog. Just keep that in mind. Not everybody is going to see that fog this morning. The main areas to watch will be over northeast Alabama. You will all, though, need the ice scrapers if you're heading out over the next 30 minutes to an hour. We had clear skies and a calm wind last night. That's how you get some frost. Maybe an extra 5 to 10 minutes to get all that frost off your windshields before you head out the door. Maybe not a bad idea to warm up the car a little bit too. We're dry and we will stay dry. On the way 31, storm tracker early warning radar network today. There is that temperature climb. We go into the low 40s at 9 o'clock. Lunchtime, perfect day to have lunch outside. Just keep a jacket on hand. 55 at noon. 61 is where we are heading this afternoon. That's about 10 degrees above average for January 10th. Any Tuesday night plans you have, just fine. We'll be down to the mid 50s by 6 o'clock tonight. It is going to be a bit breezy today, but that wind is coming out of the south and southwest, which is a big reason why we are warming up so quickly today. We'll see those gusts get around 15, maybe 20 miles per hour later this morning, heading into the afternoon, and then that wind will subside just a little bit later on tonight. Here we go with future radar. Maybe a few of those thin, wispy clouds filtering in this afternoon, but that's all. Look at that thicker cloud cover, though. It starts to move in tonight, and that'll help keep our temperatures on the mild side in the mid to upper 40s this time tomorrow morning. This particular forecast model has been consistent on perhaps a few sprinkles tomorrow morning, but our atmosphere will be pretty dry. We're not expecting rain throughout the day tomorrow, but it will stay overcast. And despite the overcast skies, look at those high temperatures. 63 in Huntsville tomorrow, 64 in Athens, maybe into the mid upper 60s in Muscle Shoals, around 66. It's going to be another warm day on your Wednesday despite all those clouds sticking around. Those clouds stay with us tomorrow night and Thursday, and that's in advance of our chance for stronger storms on Thursday. Midday, late morning through early afternoon is when we'll have the best chance for those stronger storms. And unlike last week, this is going to be one line of storms that sweeps through, and that's it. Not expecting several waves of storms like we saw a week ago. Main concern is going to be damaging straight line winds upwards of 60 miles per hour, with the secondary threats being maybe one or two brief spin up tornadoes and heavy rain. This is a quick moving system, so the main threat for the heavy rain will be ponding on the roads. 6 o'clock Thursday morning, we've got widespread rain along that cold front as it starts to move into North Alabama, so the Thursday morning drive is going to be a mess. We do expect those storms to re-intensify right on top of us as we get more fuel in the atmosphere later in the day. But again, this is a very short window for severe weather. By 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon, the storms are heading into Georgia. Maybe a few lingering showers in our eastern counties Thursday night. But all in all, this is shaping up to be a typical severe weather event with a narrow window for those storms. Let's say 8 or 9 o'clock Thursday morning until 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 7-day forecast, look at the temperature drop once that cold front moves through and the storms get out of here. We go from 65 on Thursday to 42 on Friday, with those highs back in the low 60s early next week.
Okay.